Hey guys, Duckshots here. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Battlefield 1, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Now, I'm going to get straight to the points, guys. I'm going to go ahead and talk about the bad experience I've had so far in the game since it's released today. There has been a lot of new players with low skill level come into the game. I have so many instances where I would be on a team that just don't know what they're doing. You know, it would just be atrocious. It's unbelievable. But this could be coming from COD players coming from Call of Duty to Battlefield, not knowing what to expect. They're just not used to the movement and the gameplay. Or it could just be veterans from Battlefield that just ain't used to it, or just new players in general. Honestly, I think that's what it is new players in general. Now, the frame rate lags in this game have been a problem for me, and so many other people I've talked to as far as across platforms. I'm not sure about PC, honestly, because I haven't really heard any problems from that, but I'm particularly talking about Xbox. The frame rate lags are a big problem. This usually happens when the airships actually come to the ground after being destroyed by anything, really. And it's kind of ridiculous, but I've had that come from blowing up tanks, just running around in general. I've had a lot of frame rate lags. Now the loading screen, I've noticed so many times where I jump in with my squad that I play with, and the loading screen takes forever. It takes a good 2 minutes just to load up the game, and I just never understood why that was the case. But it's actually worse than the beta, honestly. I mean, the beta was actually much quicker. It took about maybe 30 seconds, and now it's taking like 20 or 2 minutes, which is like quadruple the time, which is not very good. Now the pause menu is a little very slow and laggy. I would go to check my scoreboard or go to change my settings and my sensitivity, and it's just so slow. It's unbelievable. Now, I've had a problem with one thing, which is probably irritating me the most, but it's going to be fixed eventually, is when you end a match, you would be able to check your scoreboard and all that, but say you want to go play a different game mode, like say you're playing Conquest and you want to go to Operations. You cannot quit out of the match after it's already over. Okay, the match is already over. You cannot quit it. For some reason, it doesn't give you the option to quit. So basically what you have to do is sit there and wait until you go into the next match, and then you get to quit. I've never seen that in Battlefield before. Maybe that's just a big bug that's in the game, or that's just how they have it actually set up, to keep players from actually quitting. But that's just not a good thing. The team balance in this game, the team balance needs a little bit of work. It needs some work because, like I said before, from the new players coming in, it needs to be balanced at a certain level, instead of having so many inexperienced players, their skill levels. It needs to be a little bit more balanced, because veterans coming from other battlefields they're obviously going to know what to do and know what to expect. And that's not the case for all of them, but the team balance needs some work. Alright, next thing I want to talk about is the grenade wallbangs. This is what I call grenade wallbangs. I've had so many instances from enemies where they would throw grenades on beside a wall. Okay, say I'm behind a concrete wall or a brick wall or a big old pillar, and the grenade would go off on the other side of the wall. Okay, it would go off on the other side of the wall. You're talking about a foot thick of concrete, blows up, but it doesn't mess up the concrete. It doesn't, it does no blast. It just blows me up. It kills me. I've seen that so many times. It's kind of frustrating, in my opinion, because that shouldn't happen. I've never had that experience in any other Battlefields, in my opinion, because it's just never happened. I've had so many friends that I've played with on Battlefield 1, and it's happened to them a lot. Now, let's talk about the good things. The good things in Battlefield, the graphics. They look absolutely fantastic. Okay, I'm playing on a 4K TV. I'm playing with a new Xbox One S. It looks fantastic. Even on 1080p, this game looks good. It just looks amazing. They did a great job with the graphics. That's always the case with DICE. They've always had very good looking games with their engine. Now, the hit detection in this game is really good. I really like the hit detection in this game. It's probably the best I've ever seen in Battlefield, because a lot of times in Battlefield 4, especially with the launch, it was unbelievably atrocious. It was so bad to where so many people just, when they bought the game and it first came out, they just quit. They quit playing it because there were so many bugs. especially the hit detection. That was bad. But it's good to see that the hit detection is really good in Battlefield 1. It was great in the beta, honestly. You just never really expected that in the beta. But that was, that was reality, and it was really good. The weapon balance in this game is really good. They did a great job. Now, obviously, they nerfed some guns coming from the beta and the pre-alpha to the final release of the game. The weapon balance has become so much more obvious. I've noticed that snipers are a lot harder to use. I wouldn't say they're hard to use. It's just the bullet velocity is a lot lower, or a lot higher and lower. It just depends really what sniper you use, but I've seen that so many times with the SMGs or assault rifles. Well, I wouldn't call them assault rifles, but they were mainly SMGs. It's nice to know that they did a weapon balance. So that is a big thing. The tank nerfs, they hit it right on the spot. It was really good. They did a really good job on the tank nerfs because the light tank is so much more easier to take it out. I'm not saying it's like so easy, it's like done. No, you have to actually work as a team most of the time to do that, but it's not like you're getting sniped across the map with a tank, because that was coming from the beta. It happened so many times from the beta, but it is finally fixed, and that was a very key opponent, very important key opponent to this good list I got here. I'm actually enjoying this game a lot. The day one release came out today for the early enlisters. That being said, the full game comes out Friday for everybody on October 21st. So I hope you guys enjoy this game as much as I'm enjoying it, because believe me, if you love first-person shooters, especially in World War I or World War II, this is the game for you. This is the game for you. I don't know if Verdun was a World War I game. I think it was. I'm not really sure. But if you ever played that game, you're going to love this game. Let's talk about the maps. The maps, unbelievable. The maps are unbelievable in this game. Now, there is a few maps that I really don't like because, I'm just not, I don't like the wide open fields, wide open, hills, wide open sand everywhere. With that being said, they had a really good ideas with the French maps. The French maps, absolutely love them. They are amazing. Amiens is my favorite map, and I'm sure you guys will agree. Some of you guys might not agree with that, but they really nailed the maps on the spot. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I just want to get this video out for you guys before you guys decide to pre-order or even buy Battlefield 1. I would recommend it to you guys. I really would, because it's a great game. So that's all I got today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please hit that like button and subscribe. See you later. This is Duck Shots signing off.